Alrighty, boob tubes and tickety talk lands. Well, for my own reasons, I've been going through some old stuff, and I've watched this for the first time in God knows, man, 4 years. Well, since it happened, and as you can see, this is Count Spunkula, aka Count Dankula, aka Meacham or whatever his fucking name is, who's turned into, I don't know, a bedtime story dude. What does he do? Fucking troll the interwebs looking for fucking, like, creepy stories that YouTube will allow. Listen to what I'm saying. YouTube will allow him to monetize. Right? Go and check out the shit he was doing pre and post Tommy Robinson, pre and post Donald Trump. Right? I've got inside baseball on this. Reason being, I was monetising my shit on the boob tubes at the time, and the more hits, clicks and shit you get, the more dough in your back pocket. End of. So this was Tommy Robinson, ex-BMP, because the BMP's name is such fucking mud, it wouldn't fucking, it couldn't attract. What could it no attract? Couldn't attract a fly around a flame. Right, so they've rebranded, splintered off, and used the internet to harness support for their bullshit politics. And I'm not telling you to agree or disagree with their bullshit politics. I'm saying don't get sucked in with them. Right, so here's Airdrie Sheriff Court. I might just add, Jim Dawson, the man that put millions of pounds, he's a marketing dude, right, so he done a lot of fundraising for the BNP back in the 90s when they managed to get a councillor in, funnily enough, in the same fucking constituency that Tommy Robinson later ran and failed in. Coincidence? I'll let you make your own mind up. Right, so Jim Dawson, he was kicked out of the Orange Order for being so fucking extreme. Do you know where his Orange Lodge was? See where we're watching Tommy Robinson right now? 30, 40, 50 yards up the road. Literally up the road. That's where Jim Dawson, a BMP fundraiser who earned, by his own words, according to Panorama, millions of pounds for the BMP to allow them to gain enough traction to get a councillor in. I'm sure it was in the early 90s. It was just up the road for this. Now, this was one big, massive PR campaign for fucking these cretins. Right, but I watched this back and I was actually quite proud of myself. That's if you could maybe hear it.
Left wing, it's communist, it's an absolute disgrace.
The Jewish population of Scotland says they were offended.
Really? Okay, so how come none of them made a complaint?
They made comments.
Okay, none of them made a complaint. None of them made a complaint. So if they were that offended, 3 million people watched the video, and it's...
Right, you're wrong, mate. It was a fucking, I can't remember, it was some Jewish institution that instigated this whole fucking legal bullshit. Absolute dog and pony show. And nobody's asking why. Nah, I just turn fucking on one religion or on the other. You know, rather than pointing out they're all fucking fairy tales.
In fact, prominent Jewish figures, not people who work for the...
Her with the big rig. You know, I'm more important than you because I've got fucking a light hanging off my phone. It doesn't make a fucking difference, just makes you look more important.
Please,
that's Tommy Robinson's mob.
The person who gets this report about how offended he was works for the police. Okay?
And also, do bear in mind, this is Tommy Robinson coming out before Count Spunkula, Count Dankula, aka Meacham, whatever his fucking name is, the fucking storybook teller. I'm going to tell you some things that I read on the internet. And I'm going to do it because the shit I was saying before is no longer getting monetised. And that's why I fucking took the 11 down to 1 on fucking all these motherfuckers that used to call themselves edgelords and shit.
Dave Baddiel, the most famous Jewish comedian there is, okay? He said that this was a joke, and everyone has the right to joke. In fact, every Jewish person I know and spoke to said it was a joke. People make jokes about things. That's it.
The context and jokes.
Made it very clear this was a...
Please set the stage for me, Tommy, if you ignoring my argument because you can't answer it like you little bigoted BMP, Jim Dawson fucking rent boy. You're a Jim Dawson rent boy picked up for the streets of Luton's fucking thuggery and drug dealing things who had a thing against Islam because they were fucking smelling smack over you. I mean... you need, if anybody's got the means to find this shit out, it ain't a secret, right? And that's when this cunt turned to the BMP, when his smack game get fucked up by the Asians in Luton.
And the police have used that. And I think the police have used the Jewish community in this instance.
The police have used the Jewish community, even though the complaint was initially fucking issued by a Jewish organisation. So you're lying again, you little... Who turns up to fucking court? The sheriff court initial... Who turns up to court in a fucking suit? And a fucking... A throw that's just been fucking done two ticks before?
And they've actually tried to tarnish the Jewish community as though they can't take a joke on them. Because I think every comment...
Because this whole thing's a joke, you fanny. You can't take a joke. You don't get the joke. You don't understand the joke. It's a pile of shite to stir up media coverage of this shite.
I know, and every comment I saw online, even if it's distasteful humour, at worst it's distasteful humour. It's certainly
I do know a thing or two about distasteful humour.
What's he done got to do with the alt-right?
Boom! What the fuck is a cunt that's doing distasteful humour got to do with the alt-right and Jews and all that? What the fuck? Where are we? What fucking planet? Am I the only one that asks this question? And I can't move on unless this question's answered? What the fuck is a wee prick in fucking Coatbrig with a Zeke Allen pug got to do with little BMP, and he is fucking little, he's a midget, Tommy Robinson?
Well, you've no idea. And the way...
I have no idea. So this is Tommy Robinson free speech. Answer my question, you little twat.
What's he done got to do with the alt-right? Well, you've no idea. And the way...
You've got no idea? You are the alt-right, mate! You're their poster boy, you little fucking groomed fucking football hooligan fuck! And listen, I have nothing against with football hooligans, man. Fucking, I get it, man. Well, yeah, a few different decisions in my fucking life. Living in a different place, that might have well been one. No problem at all. I get it, man. I am not fucking criticising him being a football fuck. I'm saying cunts need to get this in his head. This guy isn't a councillor, an MP, some cunt to save us for Islam. He's a little BMP fucking Jim Dawson. If you don't know who Jim Dawson is, Google his name. In the Orange Lodge he was flung out of for being too extreme is 20, 30, 40, 50 yards. Some cunt will do a Google fucking the map thing and prove me wrong. He's a liar. It's actually 55 yards. He said it good. You know what I mean? That's how pathetic this whole fucking internet media's become.
Why are you appropriating what's happening to him for your cause?
So again, Tommy asks, why are you appropriating?
Why are you appropriating what's happening to him for your cause? Are you from the media? Okay. It's free speech.
Hey, this is the guy, it's freedom of speech and wants alternative media. Are you from the media? Are you from the media? Trying to ignore me. This fancy woman here is the Tommy Robinson squad, cause no cunt gives a fuck!
It's free speech.
I'm for that. So I'm exercising my free speech.
Am I alright?
Aye.
What makes me...
Am I alright? Aye! I mean, fucking can you have listen, there's the details. Count Spunkula, Dankula, sentencing live. I think it was Kip's... what channel is it on? I think it's my main channel. I think. 2018. Any answers to these questions? Look how uncomfortable that little sweaty fucking midget motherfucker looks when asking some questions about his fucking ideology.